My name is Saravanan. I am the program manager for Sponsor a Child program. We are sponsoring the education of financially challenged children since 2011. Over the years, we realized along with child sponsorship, we also need to provide some additional intervention for the holistic development of the children. Anubhuthi is a residential camp where we bring the children from different states and conduct classes on various STEM things, that is physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. And in addition, we do design thinking and arts as well. The 6 days camp happened at Agastya International Campus at uh, Kuppam village in Andhra Pradesh.
Anubhuti itself resonates with the meaning of experience and learn.
Daily routine of the camp is maybe like morning they'll have a exercise session which is very useful for them as they are growing children. It is very important for them, and later they'll have a breakfast, and breakfast is planned according to the students will to eat what they want to eat. And then after breakfast we'll go have a discussion. Before breakfast we are having prayer.
सहचित्तमेशं समानं मन्त्रम् अभिमन्त्रयेवः
After breakfast we'll go to the labs and we'll have sessions. Then we are having lunch. After lunch we have another lab sessions or interaction session. And after the session we'll have a gathering session where students will give their feedback, what they have done in a day, what they have learnt, what made them feel good, what was not good for them. And then we'll have dinner. After dinner they can have fun activities. After fun activities, it's a rest period for them.
This particular camp is scheduled in 3 segments. One is innovation and design thinking, right, which is completely focusing on students' critical thinking ability, ideation, brainstorming, understanding some problem statements, solving them. So when the teacher and when the student both are curious, so that's called a 21st century classroom, where students' voice is 90% in the classroom in terms of asking these questions, learning something, investigation-based learning, bring resources together, build something new, talk to each other, communicate, a lot of things they develop in this innovation and design thinking course.
So here, Sewa International Foundation students they are visited. When they are came here, we explain them what is Innovation Hub. We provided very less amount of materials for them. By using those materials only, they are designing games.
Through this one particular innovation and design thinking concept and the lab activities, students will learn 70% of the 21st century skills, that is communicating to each other, narrating a story, articulating a problem statement, defining a problem statement, उनका गहराई तक जाके समझना, the core level of understanding, empathizing someone's feelings.
We are following design thinking process here. So it has 5 steps. One is empathy, second one is define, third one is ideation, fourth one is prototype and test. We explain what is the empathy. Then they started list out their own problems, what they feel, and their school problems also they are listed. They facing community also facing many problems. Then they identify what are who is the users in that problem and what are the needs they want.
மழை நிறைய பெய்யும் போது அது வந்து ஃபுல்லாகி பயிரெலாம் அதாவது வந்து அது வந்து போர், அந்த போரில் வந்து பைப் வச்சு கனெக்ட் பண்ணி.
So first they sketch on their problems. After this sketch, they design the mock prototype.
In one bottle we kept two hot water and cold water.
If we keep things like this, from the hole the air will be coming.
While I'm teaching to that Sewa in students, so first they feel little bit nervous when they are coming first day. But after second and third day, they are very curious to do and to listen anything.
We measure 5 different parameters of the children: how curious they are, how creatively they could able to solve the problem, how collaboratively they could work, how is their interpersonal skills, and what is their problem solving ability.
So we have identified 3 academic labs. These are physics, chemistry and biology. So in each lab, we are going to teach them some activities. These are very much hands-on learning activities. Every concept that they learn by doing. The first lab that we have selected for this year is physics lab. For the physics lab, we have selected electricity concept, which is like a kind of a tough subject for the teachers to teach without equipment.
Simple circuit. Okay, what are the materials we used in simple circuit? Can you name it? Bulb, one bulb, switch, wire. Is that battery? Is that battery or cell? Cell. Good. Okay. 3 hours they are spending here in the physics lab, and 1.5 hour they are learning about the electricity. They are more focusing on simple circuit, series parallel, how the bulbs will work in series and how the bulbs will work in parallel, and voltage, current, and how they have to connect voltmeter, ammeter in series and parallel, and what is the difference between voltage and current. All these things they are learning.
So that will help them in 2 ways. One is how this is happening at our daily routines in home, how this bulb works, right? How a fridge works, what is this resistor, a fuse works, kind of concept we are teaching them. And this will also contribute to their exams. Like if you take annual exams, these concepts contribute weightage of 4 marks, 8 marks each concept.
These 2 days I observed that they are good in content, but when they are doing the activity they are getting so much difficulty. They don't know the name of that material and how they have to connect, they don't know, but they are learning. They are too curious and they have knowledge. If you give some help to them, they will learn easily and they are good students.
In general, students are not allowed to ask questions. अगर पूछे तो भी लोग बोलते हैं कि बैठो अभी बस हो गया, तो ऐसे responses आते हैं. But we allow students to ask questions. That's how we instill confidence. The second lab is chemistry, and this is also like without any chemicals.
We designed the content for Sewa International, learning content through chemical reactions and learning content through fun activities. The chemical which we taken is sodium polyacrylate. Sodium polyacrylate. It will absorb water 30 times then its weight. అర్థమైందా? ఇది వాటర్ని బాగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. టచ్ చేసి కూడా చూడండి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ యూ కెన్ టచ్ ఇట్. చేసినారా? సో ఈ కెమికల్ వాటర్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటుంది కాబట్టి దేనికి యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మనము? హౌ కెన్ వీ యూజ్ ఇట్? డైపర్స్. సో వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ డైపర్స్.
So in kitchen, what we do, like we mix oil with some other essence, water, do a lot of experiments. That activities we do at home, but at school, in terms of the academics, right? So somewhere like these chemicals are not available and these are expensive for the schools to purchase, or like teachers are not trained much on this chemistry activities, and they need a lot of safety measurements. So you need SOPs for this, you need proper SLOS for this. So we have everything in place, and in chemistry lab we are focusing on how these chemical reactions happens, what is this double displacement, single displacement, and how you can liberate gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen. So students have used all this equipment in the chemistry lab and learned all these concepts in the chemistry lab.
ఏమి తెలుసునా? What is it? This is magnesium ribbon.
And you look at the faces of children, yeah, they have performed and they feel kind of, I have done this, right? This is my own experiment. The other lab is biology, right? So if you look at our campus, this is a very good, it has a very good ecosystem. We are focusing on microscope activities, like where you use this microscope, observe small organisms under the microscopes.
స్టూడెంట్స్ ఫస్ట్ ల్యాబ్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత సో నేను కొన్ని ట్రేలో మెటీరియల్స్ అనేవి ఇచ్చినాను, వాళ్ళకి ఆ మెటీరియల్స్ నేమ్స్ కూడా తెలియదు. సో నేను ఒక్కొక్క మెటీరియల్స్ చూపించేసి వాళ్ళకు ఇది పెట్రీ ప్లేట్, ఇది డ్రాపర్ అనేసి చెప్పినాను. అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ చేసేకి దీని ఏమంటామంటే కోర్స్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్, స్థూల సవరిని. ఇది ఫైన్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్, సూక్ష్మ సవరిని. ఓకే, అండ్ ఇది ఎందుకంటే మనం ఈ స్లైడ్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టేస్తే ఇట్లా తీసుకొని వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు స్లైడ్ కింద పడకుండా ఇది వేస్తే గట్టిగా పట్టుకొనేస్తుంది. దీని ఏమంటామంటే క్లిప్ అనేసి అంటారు. ఇది స్టేజ్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఇది మిర్రర్. ఓకే,
They do a leaf dissection and they see what is in the leaf, see how these leaves do breathing and breathe out. So they are preparing onion peel, observing human cell observations, lactobacillus observations, right? So what else, like the plant stem dissection, monocot and biocot. Generally these are not accessible to students in the schools, correct? But Sewa has brought in this element to bring all this to the students, right? It's okay if the students break a 10,000 rupees microscope, but students should really learn this concept. That's what our focus is. So this is how we have planned the second segment. The third segment focuses more on two other aspects. One is media and one is art, right? So these two are ways of expressing your ideas. So that's what we are going to teach them in the media lab.
సో ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే పిల్లలకి సో మేము యానిమేషన్ పరంగా ఒక యాక్టివిటీ అనేది చేపిస్తాం ఫస్ట్. సో యానిమేషన్ మీన్ సో పిల్లలకి అసలు యానిమేషన్ అంటే ఏమో తెలీదు. సో వాళ్ళకి బేసిక్ థింగ్స్ అనేది మేము ఇక్కడ చూపిస్తాం అనమాట. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తామంటే సో ఈ యానిమేషన్లో సో పిల్లలకి సో ఫస్ట్ యానిమేషన్ చేయాలంటే ఒక యాక్టివిటీ చేస్తాం, దాన్ని 2 ఫ్రేమ్ యానిమేషన్ చేస్తాము. దాంతోపాటు ఫ్లిప్ బుక్ యాక్టివిటీ ఒకటి చేపిస్తాం అనమాట. ఈ ఫ్లిప్ బుక్లో 1 సెకండ్స్కి 24 ఫ్రేమ్స్ అనమాట. ఈ ఫ్లిప్ బుక్ అయిన తర్వాత పిల్లలకి సో యానిమేషన్ గురించి డీటెయిల్గా చెప్తామన్నమాట. సో చెప్పిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తున్నారంటే సో వాళ్ళకి ఒక క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఒక స్టోరీ అనేది రాపిస్తాం. స్టోరీ రాపించినప్పుడు ఆ స్టోరీలో సో ఏమైతే క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఉంటారో ఆ క్యారెక్టర్స్ని డ్రా చేసి దాన్ని కట్ చేపించి సో పిల్లల దగ్గర కట్ చేపించిన తర్వాత దాన్ని మనము సో మా దగ్గర ఒక ట్యాబ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ ట్యాబ్లో ఏం చేస్తామంటే సో పిల్లల దగ్గర ఆ ట్యాబ్కి ఇచ్చేసిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఆ క్యారెక్టర్స్ కట్ చేపించి సో ఒక మూమెంట్ని ఏ విధంగా చేయాలనేసి ఆ ట్యాబ్ ద్వారా చూపిస్తాం అనమాట.
So they'll come up with some conceptual concepts and they make motion capture videos, concepts and all. irrespective of any age, gender, class, state, geography, art is everywhere, and this is a global language if you want to express anything.
We will teach here children in creativity, observation and creativity related classes. Actually, the children, most of the children that imagine the art will be something different, very big scale of artworks. Here the children, they are doing it very simple techniques and low cost materials. They will improve the creative thinking process. So this time the children did an interactive poster, science and art related concepts. Once the thought will be inner the children process will be start. Whenever we went to outside and home or wherever, we will get the some materials of scrap materials or waste things, whatever. The children, they think what we can do. Okay, I will what we will make to use these materials. That's level 2. They will thinking of the different perspective approach. They will learn, and they can do activities also.
So this 6 days camp is a 360-degree support for them to trigger the curiosity, experience, learn, explore, experiment, and continue, these concepts.
The long-term objective is we want to bring the children on a regular basis. So we want to make Anubhuthi as a course. So over 4 years, they will have a wide range of topics, and or in one particular thing we'll go in a deep so that the child can understand more conceptualization in these terms. With that focus, this Anubhuthi camp is being conducted. For this year, the year 2025, we are having 81 children across different states.
Hello, I am Chandrika. I am from state Telangana. I am from Karnataka, Bangalore.
I am from Telangana state.
நான் மரக்காணத்துலேருந்து வரேன். ನಾನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
I am from Kerala, Ernakulam.
I am from Telangana, Hyderabad. I am from Kerala, Kannur.
आणि मी सांगोला येथून आहे. मी गेले 3 वर्ष झाले आगासा कॅम्पस कुप्पम येथे येत आहे.
I had just completed my 10th class and this is my 3rd time to visit this camp.
When I came first to this camp, I used to feel very shy and hesitate to talk what I am feeling.
ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ನೇಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾನು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ನರ್ವಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ದಿವಸ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ನನಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು.
First time I was little confused because so many language people were there.
இந்த கேம்ப்ல எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச விஷயம் ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்காக எனக்கு எது பிடிக்கும்னா இங்கே எல்லாரையும் ஒரே மாதிரி தான் ட்ரீட் பண்ணுவாங்க. இந்த ஸ்டேட், இந்த கேர்ள், இவங்க எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சவங்க அப்படின்னு இல்லாமல் எல்லாரையும் ஈக்குவலாக ட்ரீட் பண்ணுவாங்க.
And the volunteers were not like volunteers, they were like friends.
They will take care us like their own children. If any person is hurted a little bit, they will take it as serious and they will treat like their own children. I like this in this camp.
I joined this camp as a volunteer for the first time as well as for the students because I also want to explore new things.
So initially I started volunteering in Anubhuthi just to step out of my comfort zone. My role was to help students in understanding what they were getting from the facilitators or to guide them.
As a volunteer, मुलांसोबत राहणं, त्यांच्या गोष्टी जाणून घेणं, परत त्यांना फ्युचरमध्ये काय बनायचं त्याचं गायडन्स करणं, त्यांना शिस्त द्यायची, मॅनर्स द्यायचे, दुसऱ्यांशी कसं वागायचं, कशी रिस्पेक्ट द्यायची त्यांना, तर ह्या सर्व गोष्टी व्हॉलेंटियर त्याचं कराव्या लागतात.
इथली राहण्याची सोय पण खूप चांगली आहे.
We love it for the food also. There are in breakfast there are idli, sambar, vada also.
Before coming to this camp, I was like an average student who usually get sometimes good marks or sometimes low marks. But after coming to this camp, whatever we learn here, we never forget because we do here practical things which we remember. There are many activities which are basics to next class. I mean, when I was in 8th standard, here when I came this camp teaches basic things for 9th standard, which made me very easy to learn the things in 9th standard.
It helped me learn new languages and also
told me to observe everything clearly and do everything with patience, and also to interact with people even if you don't know their languages.
In each year we want to do some project that is group wise and we have to explain this.
ह्या वर्षी आम्हाला कॉपीकॅट स्टुडंट इन एक्झाम असा प्रोजेक्ट आलेला आहे.
त्याच्यात आम्ही एक चार्ट बनवणार, त्याच्यात सांगणार आम्ही चिटिंग थांबवण्यासाठी काय काय करू शकतो. आम्ही क्लासरूम पण दाखवणार, त्याच्यात काय काय ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಕರು शकतो ते पण दाखवणार.
ನಾನು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಅಗಸ್ತ್ಯ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನಲ್ಲೇ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿ ॲनिमेशन ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
इथं मला खूप काय काय आवडलं. मी खूप काय काय नवीन शिकलो. म्हणजेच फिजिक्स शिकलो, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी.
I like more chemistry because here I did practical and in school they told about theory. So I can connect somewhere here to there.
येथून जे मी शिकून गेलतो त्यामुळे मला खूप कॉन्फिडन्स आला.
In this camp I decided after taking commerce what I should do in future. I decided here what I should do.
This camp is helping us in the personal growth also.
And we learned disciplines, punctuality,
teamwork शिकलो, concentration, विचार करण्याची क्षमता ते शिकलो आम्ही.
Feel empathy in everything. How to solve a problem. I learned these things. Sewa International, it doesn't conduct exams. It sees our talent and everything and then selects us.
After my father's death, my family suffered a lot to pay my school fees. In that time, the Sewa International helped us a very lot. Thank you for Sewa International for supporting me and my sister for fees in school.
Sewa International, they helped us, my mother to pay fees. அதனால் வந்து சேவா இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் மூலயமா கிடைச்ச ஸ்காலர்ஷிப் வந்து நிஜமாலே எனக்கு படிக்க ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருந்துச்சு.
My mother used to have a fear that she can make me to study higher educations and all, but this program and this sponsorship had removed that fear from my mother's brain and gave her trust that she can make me to study for long and times. I had trust on me that I can study more and more.
Thank you for choosing me and thank you for this wonderful opportunity. From here I have learned so many new things.
If I get a chance to come here next year, I will come definitely. Thank you. Anubhuthi!